Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Animwatch and I'm back with another full review of this awesome piece. This is the Kazan Water from IkigaiWatches.com, a micro brand from Malaysia. So I've got in touch with the brand owner, Mr. Oscar, about maybe 1 month back, and a few months later, I've got in touch with him a few months back, and he got back to me with this prototype, and he even sent me this watch in front of my house. Alright, so I've spent about 3 weeks and I can say that this is the one micro brand that you should check out when the Kickstarter starts this 23rd August, and I can give you three different reasons why you guys should get this one once it is launched. So let's turn the camera and check it out. Alright, so welcome back guys. So let's start with a quick wristwatch check. So today I am wearing my Seiko Mini Turtle SRPC 39K wine. I might be wrong about that, but I think that is the correct one. So this is the watch that has been given to me by my lovely wife for my birthday, for my 45th birthday. Right, so let's get back to this particular watch. Right, so let's start with some dimensions. Right, so this one is featuring a 42mm in diameter, so that 42mm is actually on the bottom side of the case. So you can see that the case is a bit slanted here. We have some huge taper, right? So 42 at the bottom and about 40mm on this bezel. Alright, so a thickness of about 14mm, so quite a thick and chunky watch there, and a lug to lug from here to here of about 49mm, and a lug width of 22mm, right? So that is why it looks a bit wide, right? So the crown size, right? So they have these two dual crown size. So we have the diameter here on both crown is 6.3mm, so very easy to use, and the weight on this particular strap is about 95 grams, so that is why it feels quite chunky and heavy, right? So it features a 316L stainless steel and with the NH35 movement. So of course it will have that ghost position of you guys know already. NH35 is a hacking and hand winding automatic movement from Seiko with 40 hours power reserve, and it comes with this two FKM rubber strap, right, in black color, and also it will come on this leather strap. This is the prototype, so Oscar the owner have mentioned to me that they will give something a little bit darker hue to this particular strap. But you know what, I've done a full a strap fashion show of 5 best straps video that I matched with this particular watch. So we have part 1 and part 2 of those videos, so please do check them out to see how versatile or how this watch can be a strap monster. Alright, so now I am going to tell you 3 different reasons why I think that you guys should check this out, should get this watch for yourself when the Kickstarter program or Kickstarter campaign started. Right, so reason number 1. Right, number 1 is the environmental friendliness of this watch, right? So you can see that this Ikigai box, right? So immediately when you see the logo, you know that this is mimicking the Japanese crane and origami crane made from origami, right? So you can see that the box, right, the box, it doesn't use any glue whatsoever. It is simply a folded paper. So you can see all of these are folded. You don't really have to use any glue at all, right? So you can see there, and you can see at even the card, right? So this one is using bamboo. So please remind me, when was the last time that you saw a watch box that is using bamboo for its material? So check that out. The bamboo quality is very, very nice. And this, you know what, this pattern, I just love how they made this watch box to this tiny little details. So I just love. Right, so that is reason number one, the environmental friendliness, because you know what, boxes made from cardboards are all recyclable. Even the bamboo you can recycle and make it and make it into a new different thing in the future. Right, so that is reason number one. Reason number two, the reason I think that you should really take note of this particular brand is, of course, the unique design, right? So like I mentioned just now, this is a crane made from origami. Origami is in Japanese. Ori means bending or folding, and kami is in paper, so folded paper, right? So ikigai, the name ikigai itself, ikigai means something worth to live for, right? Of course, if you have your purpose, if you know your purpose in life, then you know what are the things that is very, very important to you in life, and you have your own ikigai, right? So the case design, right? So the case design again is mimicking a volcano, right? So very, very nice, fully brushed. You don't really see any other design something similar to this one. If you guys know something similar to this one, please do let me know in the comment section below. But it mimics a volcano, where we have this slope or slanted design here, and we have the quite a huge, right, crate, right? So visualized by that deep inner rotating bezel, and yeah, it looks absolutely like a volcano, right? So brushing or fully brushed casing on here on this side, and the difference here, right? So you can see that the brushing on this bezel is a bit different compared to the brushing on the case. So this one is a lot coarse and this one is a lot finer, so it gives it a bit of contrast, although so without adding any polished surface, right? So let's see how it compares with another 42mm in diameter case. So you can see that this is my Heimdallr Seaghost, right? So of course this is 42mm and this is 42 at the bottom of the case. So you can see that it looks smaller because on top of this case is 40mm, right? So let's compare it to my Seiko Monster 4th generation. Again, this one looks a bit bigger because of the black with a white bezel, and this one looks a bit smaller. And if you want to compare it to the Seiko Turtle, right, so Seiko Mini Turtle, you know what, let's just take this one off and see how it looks. Of course, the Seiko Mini Turtle is featuring a 42mm diameter in case size, and immediately this one looks and feels a lot smaller because of lug to lug of just 43mm, and you can't really hide that this is still a big watch because of quite a long lugs design here, right? So that is the case size. Oh, of course, we need to show you how it looks on my 6.75-inch wrist. So I am wearing this watch on this Nomad Watch Works Epsom strap. Very, very nice and cool watch in strap in my opinion, and it plays really nice with that blue sunburst style. So check that out, guys. 49mm, quite a straight case lug design here, and yeah, it looks fine on my wrist. Maybe people with under less than 6.5-inch wrist might find it a bit too big and chunky. All right, so what else? The logo I've mentioned about. I've talked with Oscar, the owner, so he mentioned that maybe they will put some Lume on the Ikigai logo. I really hope that he could do that, because it would look absolutely awesome in my opinion. And the design, the design of the dial, right? So you can see that the minute marker is actually available on this what do you call this, slanted chapter ring, right? Inner rotating bezel. So if you want to set the watch, so you can just unscrew the crown, and you know what, just hack it, and you can set this minute number 1 up until maybe 15 minutes here, and after that you can't really set it properly. But you know what, whenever I wanted to use this watch, I always make sure that when I was setting the watch, it is always around this from 1 to 12 to 15. Sorry, from 0 to 15, or from 30 to 45 minutes. So it is a bit of a hassle, but you know what, I kind of like the design, right? So it is a bit different to set the watch. So yeah, that is how it is, right? Okay, so very nice. And of course, next up is this awesome dual lume, right? So it has a C3 Super Luminova on the inner rotating bezel and BGW9 on the dial, and I think on the hands are also in C3, and it is quite a simple hands, in my opinion. It's just a pencil hands with this rectangular second hands. But you know what, it is a simple watch. You don't really have to add, you don't really want to add more dynamic thing to it. It is the way it is. But yeah, of course, I wish that they could do something a bit more interesting, but still. Okay, so let's see how the lume perform, right? Okay, so immediately you can see that BGW9 and C3 Super Luminova works really well on this particular watch. I just love this thing. You know what, it glows from, if I charge it properly, it glows up until 5 a.m. in the morning. You know what, let's give it a little bit more charge to see how well it performed. And before I completely forgot the lume on the crown, you need to charge that one too, right? Boom. Okay, so yeah, that is an absolutely, you know what, us lume junkies really love the lume on this on our watches. So you can see that this on the 4-hour markers, no, not 4 hours, 4-hour crown, this features a lume Ikigai logo, right? Come on, focus. It won't focus. What? Come on. Okay, so let's see if I can get this one in focus as well. All right, so that is the turn in, right? So this is the rotating bezel, and of course this is the Ikigai logo, right? So let's just compare it to the Seiko Seiko Turtle Lume. Of course, these Seikos are the king of lume, right? So this is on the 4th gen Monster, and this is on the Heimdallr Seagulls. Definitely awesome lume in my opinion, right? So let's turn back the lights, right? So, and next one, oh, I forgot to mention about this inner rotating bezel. It is definitely much more easier to use, and it won't move by itself, something that even Seiko couldn't do well, especially on the Seiko Alpinist. That one is, you know what, the inner rotating bezel on that particular one is a joke, right? So this one is not that easy to turn by itself, but it is not as, you know what, as tight to turn. So it's just nice. So don't have to worry about it, in my opinion, right? So let's check out the case back, right? So I just love this thing, Ikigai Kazan. You can see that Kazan, it shows the I don't know, the high level of details that this Oscar how he designed it to make it look very nice. So it doesn't really have that any sharp edges that you would find on some, you know, even some Ziloses, right? So very nice and polished engraved pattern here. And Ikigai Kazan is quite deep, but it won't hurt your wrist. And right, so reason number 3 why I really like for you guys to check out this watch, and even, you know what, go ahead and get it during the Kickstarter campaign, because of their promotion of positivity. So see here, you've got work hard, you've got original design here, right? So original series, and you've got what else it says here. Come on, focus. Think positive, right? So on top here you can see yep, think positive here. And we have what else here? We have okay, I think, yep, cherish time, water resistant 200 meters, and stay humble. Okay, so stay humble. All right, so you know what, when was the last time that you've ever seen a watch brand promoting positivity at the case back? So I just think that this is one of the unique selling point of this particular brand. So not to mention the guy, right? Our Oscar, really nice guy, very really nice young dude who, you know what, I think has a bright future in this industry, right? So these are the three different reason why I think you guys should check this one out. So not, you know what, I just love to see these young brands or young designers coming out with this interesting design, and I really hope that this brand excel in the future. All right, so if you don't like this blue color, they will come with another 3 different colors. So this one is called the Kazan Water, and the red color is called the Kazan Air, and the blue or green color is called the Kazan Earth, and the black dial with a orange only in a rotating bezel is called the Kazan Fire, right? So all these 4 colors for me is good enough for you to, you know what, give it a go, right? Give it a go. So yeah, again, please guys, grab the first 100 pieces special price for 285. You've got, you know what, you've got these 2 strap, you've got this unique box, and you've got the, like I mentioned just now, unique case and unique design, and that positive notes for you to go through your life, especially in these difficult times, right? So it's, you know what, it's quite difficult to stay sane during this pandemic situation. So you've got to stay positive to make sure you survive, right? So, and for that, I think this watch deserve to be successful in the future. All right, so what do you guys think of this particular watch? So please give me a thumbs up if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, and if you want to see more, you know what, just go ahead and smash that like button and stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.